Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another unboxing/review video on the Unboxing BA channel. And today I have for you the Sony PlayStation DualSense wireless controller for the PS5. Now this is the full black version. There was a version before this which was black and white. And what sets the PS5 apart from the PS4 is that the PS5 has haptic feedback and it has adaptive triggers. Now this is something which we'll be looking at afterwards with a bit of gameplay, but for now let's go ahead with unboxing this and having a look at the product itself. And there it is. This is what it is presented in. You got the PS5 controller. Let's keep that to the side for now, and you get of course the user manual. So let's put this to the side and come back to the PS5 controller. And here you have it, guys. This is, I must admit, a very good looking controller. I like the full black color on it. I like the design on it. Now if you just have a look at the pad itself, I'm sure you admit that this is one very good looking pad. I really like how PS5 have made it an all black and just used one color tone all the way through. Even on the black and white version there was only the black and the white. The best way to compare the PS5 pad is to compare it with this brother from another mother, which is the PS4 pad, which I have with me right here. Now you can see straight away that Sony used to use this color coding on all of its PlayStation pads, but the PS5 doesn't have that anymore. Now on the PS5 they just have a white color for the X, circle, triangle and square. On the PS4 pad the PlayStation button is a round circle, whereas on the PS5 it's the actual logo itself. And even if you look at the directional button, I mean on the PS5 it looks a lot better. That looks plain boring. That looks a lot better in my opinion. And then if you look at the triggers at the back, they look similar, although we know that the PS5 has adaptive triggers and the PS4 doesn't have that. Now if you just have a look at this here, this is a plain design for the touchpad up here, whereas on the PS4 it's got this like almost dotted design. Now another thing that I noticed on both these pads, which I think was quite a good touch, is that if you look at the PS4 pad, there is just a plain grip design here, nothing too special. But on the PS5 pad, if you look really careful, I'm not sure if you can see it, it'll be really hard to see, but I'll just explain to you what's here. It's got very small triangle, square, circle and X design on here, which acts as the grip. I think that's a very good touch from Sony themselves. Another thing is, if you look right here, this space between the triangle, square, X and circle area and this pad here is quite large compared to on the PS4. It's a lot smaller. I'm assuming this is where the light illuminates from. So the PS5, we can see from here, as the gap is larger, the PS5 will have more illumination. Also on the PS4 we've got a light patch here, whereas on the PS5 we don't have that. So I'm just going to turn them both on to see what the lights look like. Now if I press the button on the PS5, you guys can see that's how it lights up, quite nice. And then if I'm going to hold the PS4 like this, if I put the PS4, it just flashes on the back there. From the two, you probably agree with me that the PS5 lighting looks a lot better. On the PS4 also has a light up here as well, which starts off white and then goes blue, so that stays there, and on the PS5 goes here. Now in terms of comfortability, I think both pads are quite comfortable, but the PS5 does feel more comfortable than the PS4, and it's just the way it fits in your hand. It's a lot more easier to hold and it feels more comfortable, whereas the PS4, it is comfortable, but you can automatically tell the difference when you're holding the PS5, that the PS5 is a lot more comfortable. Now in terms of weight, from both the pads, I think the PS5 pad weighs less than the PS4. There's not much difference, but the PS5 does feel lighter than the PS4, although the PS5 may have more extra parts inside it. I'm not sure, because it does support the haptic feedback and the adaptive trigger. Even though it has them in it, the PS5 pad is still lighter than the PS4. So now I'm gonna do some gameplay on the PS5 and try to explain to you guys what the haptic feedback and the adaptive triggers feel like. So the game we're going to play is Astro's Playroom. Now this is a PS5 exclusive game. This game has the haptic feedback and the adaptive triggers. So first of all, what we'll do is we'll go through the controller demo. So straight away when these items flow past you, you can feel the vibrations down the side of the pad. The closer the item, the more stronger the vibration is. Now this vibration here, as the pad is being built on the screen, I can feel it in the different parts of the pad. When I press these, there is a bit of tension, and at the end the pad vibrates. I think the longer I hold it, the longer it vibrates. Yep, the pad continues to vibrate. So if you go next, now it's asking me. So now when you press on here, there is a slight vibrate, but this is just to show how sensitive this pad is. Now I'm touching it hard and it's picking it very well. If I touch it softly, it still picks you up really well. So this bit here is quite sensitive. Now if you press next, now it's got the motion sensors. So this here, I guess it's asking me to move the pad. So when I move the pad left and right, it's as though there's a ball here, and when I move the pad right, the ball comes down this way, and when I do it left, it's as though the ball goes down this way. I think that's a really nice feel, and it gives a good experience for the game. And now you have the mic, so if I just blow into the mic, I'll blow slowly first. The pad's vibrating. Let's see if there's a difference if I blow harder. To be honest, it feels the same. I think this is just to show how sensitive the microphone is, and as I'm speaking right now, I can feel vibrations through the pad, which is telling me that it's picking up my voice. Let's get into some gameplay. Now if I swipe this here, it just launches the character into the game. When I'm walking around, this experience is really cool, because every time the character puts his foot on the ground, I can feel a vibration through the pad, and it's ever so slightly little, like little feet are tapping on the floor. As I'm walking through this patchy area here, I can feel the pad vibrate a lot more, and it's especially down the sides here. And what I guess what PS5 trying to do here is trying to give you an experience of how it feels walking through the grass, although you're not walking through yourself, but you can feel it through the pad. And let's just go into a level. Now on this level, when I'm walking through the grass, I can feel vibration. When I come off here, now the vibrations are a lot less, and again it's almost as though it's like a tiptoe feel. I can feel slight vibrations. If you come over here and stretch on this, you can feel like there's some tension pull, the way the vibration is. Another thing which I've really noticed is that the vibrations are not the same. The vibrations on here are a lot lighter, vibrations in here are a bit more vigorous, and when I'm holding this and pulling back, it's as though you're pulling on something which is really hard to pull. Now this here, it tests the motion of the pad and also the adaptive triggers. So when I tilt the pad to the right, the more I tilt it, the more the character tilts, and when I do it to the left, like I've only tilted it slightly, he's moved slightly to the left. If I tilt it more, it moves all the way. So now if I tilt to the right and hold down the R2, you can feel the tension, and when I let go, the pad vibrates slightly as the character is in the air. But I have to say that the R2 trigger, the tension on the R2 is really nice. So that's it guys, that's just a quick overview of the PS5 pad, just to try and give you guys an experience of what the pad is like. I think this is really cool, and for PS5 in the future, I can really see them developing this into something really good. And in terms of next generation gaming, I think PS5 have really got it right. So thank you for watching my video. If you really enjoyed this, please like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.